Hello, hope everyone's doing amazing and I hope you enjoyed our last update video. I'm behind the camera this time round and I'm feeling pretty lazy today because it's a bit drizzly and Matt is getting stuck into stuff, so I'm going to go do something with him, help him out, because I feel like I have not done much recently. So yeah, everything's looking freshly watered, and I had some kale for breakfast this morning and it was really delicious. The kale plants are doing nicely. Yeah, so Matt, he's super motivated to clear a bit of gorse to build a greenhouse because we've got a bunch of windows, and it's temperate here, but it gets a bit chilly and there's a lot of water, so we want to limit the amount of water on our seedlings and also have a warm spot for them to grow up. And so yeah, our driveway's coming along nicely, getting there, and Matt is clearing stuff. And that's your new axe you made, eh? His felling axe he got given from someone, and he's done a handle for it, and it is raining again, so I'm going to stop the video because I don't want the camera to get wet. But yeah, I'm going to help him out now and see how far we can go. Hello again. So I thought I'd show you all what Matt did today, and I helped a little bit, not much. I got distracted actually pulling grass out of some of the veggie gardens. But yeah, so he's cleared this space here, so we're thinking we want to actually do a bit of a grassy area here for the chickens, and then over here, my fingers are glowing. Woo, that's weird. Over there we're gonna do the glass house, greenhouse there. So yeah, speaking of the chickens, we've had a few requests on seeing the girls. So I just gave them a bunch of grass that I pulled out around the garden beds, and they seem to be liking it. I'll just see if they're still eating it. But yeah, you can actually see, oh, hello birdie. Hey Fantail. I've got a pretty good view. I don't know why the camera's so foggy, of the hills now. So I'm standing in where we want to build our tiny house. And the chickens, yeah, they're liking the grass I pulled out. Matt has been making these wattle fences out of manuka. We're just thinning some of the manuka out on the other side of our property, and he's been making these cool wattle fences. So the plan is we're going to use these to enclose the chickens when we move them over there. So they're kind of light, and the goal is to kind of stick them in on the edges and then lash them up together. And yeah, here are our chickens, some from our lovely friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, should be 8. One somewhere else. Oh, but yeah, hey girls, enjoying the grass? So we're getting a couple eggs a day from them. This is their house, and we get their eggs. Sometimes they lay in there, otherwise they just lay in that back corner there. And they poop like crazy. They love pooping. And so yeah, just made like a little lean shelter so they can get out of the rain. And yeah, so it's getting a bit muddy. We're a bit worried because you're not really meant to have lots of mud when you've got chickens. So hopefully when we move them on, it's more sort of forest floor, and we can keep them moving, circulating every month or so, and they'll stay a bit drier hopefully. So yeah, alright, there's the chickens. And yeah, Matt did a lot today. I didn't really do much. As I said before, I was feeling a bit unmotivated. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is the first tree that Matt's cut for our house. And he moved out from a path that he's recently cut. And he moved it by like leaning the stick with the rope. And he sort of like went like this, and then levered it, and then went like that, and then levered it. But I'm doing it with one hand, so can't really do it. Like that. That's it. You go in and then lever. He did that all by himself because I was working, and he's a machine, man. He's awesome. So yeah, our next investment that we're thinking about getting is a chipper, because we want to actually use all of the ends of the gorse, and then we can use it as for pathways, for under the food forest, for the chicken pen, on the gardens. So we've got lots of piles of gorse and stuff, so we kind of want to use that, and we don't really want to burn it because that would just sort of be a waste in our minds. We want to be able to use all that biomass. So yeah, we're thinking about getting a chipper, although we don't have enough power to run like an electric one, so we're going to have to go with petrol. But down the line, definitely like to have more of a sustainable option. We're just not in a position yet for that, so we're going to have to go for a petrol one, and then hopefully in a few years we can, you know, swap it for something a little more earth friendly. This is Matt's second hole that he's dug for the to get gravel out, but it's full of water and this one's not draining, so we've had to leave it for a few days and continue digging out of our first hole. So we either need to dig it deeper or just bail it out, but it's a lot of water in there, so we've just kind of left it for now. But the driveway's got a lot further with the gravel, so it's exciting. And I'll show you the other hole. I don't know if you've actually seen inside. I probably have. Yeah, carport's doing well. We've got a little just a little tarpaulin to kind of make a makeshift greenhouse for all the seedlings, most of them from our friends. And yeah, lots of heirloom tomatoes and awesome things. And now that's the workshop. All of Matt's tools and bits and bobs. It's nice having a dry place to work in. And yeah, so back over here. Oh, sorry, this is a bit of a jumbled video, but these are lots of cuttings that we're trying to grow, and we thought they were kind of all dying, but it turns out that they only produce their roots in spring. So now that it's spring, I'm really hoping that they're going to take. A lot of them have leaves forming, which is exciting. I think they're the peaches. We've got some persimmons we're hoping that they're going to take. So we just repotted these because we read that the moss is really good for starting cuttings. So we repotted them in the hope that they're going to take. And Oh yeah, and our plum trees are blossoming, which is pretty cool. I got these from sort of out Greymouth way, from a guy who's selling his house, or thinking about selling his house, and he had all these plum trees and stuff. So, hey Brindle, you want to get past? Pushing his way past. So yeah, that was cool. I bought them off his stall. There's the other one. This one's super super green. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Our avocados are sadly, well, we think they might be dying because they had too much frost damage. We thought they could just sort of survive. We don't want to baby them too much, but I think yeah, they're not looking too good. I guess I could show you. This is going to be our food forest where I'm standing in right now. We've got random trees everywhere. It looks like a mess, but you gotta remember that it's the beginning of a food forest and there's still lots to do ahead of us. But as long as we just get a tree in now and again, and yeah, eventually it will turn into one. So yeah, it's looking pretty sad, hey. There was some fresh shoots, but they seem to have died. The theory was that the outside leaves were going to protect the young leaves, and we were using just like a bit of material to keep it warm, but I think we kind of missed it a few too many times in sort of towards the end of autumn, and they don't look too good, but we'll see. Hopefully maybe they come back when it warms up. The chickweed's doing really well and the chickens love it. Maybe that's why it's called chickweed. It's also very tasty to eat for us too. Makes really nice in salads. So if you've got this stuff growing, it's super delicious. It's easy to pull out. It grows like crazy. So it is a weed, but it's a very useful weed. Weeds are good. And hey Brindle, following me. He loves eating grass, as a lot of dogs do. So yeah, back to the hole. So it's pretty big now. Like if I put a spade in, so this spade is up to my hip, and if I just put it in, show you how deep it is, so that it's like not quite two whole spades lengths deep. But this one drains a lot better. It doesn't seem to fill up with water, so that's good. So yeah, and yeah, a bit of a rainy day on and off. That's all good. We've got the fire going. Oh, we did a little wash around our shower. It doesn't act very good for privacy, but it helps with the wind. So yeah, so we've changed it a little bit. Yeah. So that's that. Alright, I think I'll stop talking now. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.